One small act can change the world.
There are a lot of stories that illustrate the point of how one little action can have infinite value. We had this a few weeks ago when the Torah told the story of Joseph. Joseph is sold by his brothers, unfairly, of course. Then he's accused of committing a crime and he's thrown into a dungeon. And in this dungeon, he notices two people, the baker of the king and the butler, are depressed. And Joseph asks them, "Why are you depressed?" Now, why would Joseph care? Joseph had every reason to be upset about being in prison unfairly, so he didn't really have to care about those two people who were not his friends. But Joseph did an act of kindness, a mere gesture. Where did that all begin? With one act of kindness, by asking these two ministers of the king, "Why are you depressed today?" And he had every reason and every justification to ignore their plight, but he didn't. Look at that, it saved the whole world. One action, the Talmud says, Maimonides codifies this, that a person should never underestimate the value of one mitzvah. A person should look at as if the whole world is evenly balanced between good and evil. And if you have a scale where you have everything, both sides are equal, even a feather will tip the scales. So that's another point, that not only is something small really infinite if it's God's commandment, but it has the power to tip the scales and bring salvation to the whole world. That's what the third plague teaches us, that small is not small.